Harrington, and this is Tim's Tips. Today we're going to be talking about you, yes you, and how you as a young person can receive the perfect credit score. The first thing you need to do is find your credit score. Well, how do I find my credit score, Tim? I'm glad you asked. The first thing you can do is, a lot of people don't know this, is that we are entitled to receive one free credit score from each of the major 3 credit bureaus here in the United States. The major 3 credit bureaus are Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion. You are allowed to receive one free credit score from each of these 3 major bureaus. After that, you will have to pay to receive your second or multiple after that. But if you don't want to pay, you can just go to Credit Karma and view your credit for absolutely free. Make sure you take advantage of this and find your score. The next thing we're going to talk about is what is a credit score. The first component of your credit score is your payment history. And all your payment history is your ability to pay your bills on time. Okay? Your payment history is very, very important to your credit score. It's over 35%. Okay? That's over a third of your credit score. It's all in your ability to pay your bills on time. And it's very, very crucial that you do that. Because if you miss just 1 month of paying your credit card bill, your credit score can drop 50 to 100 points, all right? So please, please pay your bills on time. However, if you do happen to miss 1 month, something happened, you weren't able to pay it, and you just forgot. If you did miss 1 month, there's a such thing as called a goodwill letter, right? A goodwill letter, you can send it to the company, to the credit card company, and basically tell them, hey, can you remove this off my credit? I promise I'll pay it back, and you give them the money. That's kind of like you're asking for forgiveness. That'll happen. But however, if you have missed 7 or 8 notes over your account, they probably not going to do it. But if you just miss just 1, they'll probably cut you some slack. So the credit score, that is the first thing, the credit score is your payment history. It's over 35%, so it's very, very important. Remember that. All right, guys, so the next component of your credit score is your credit usage. Your credit usage is another big component of your credit because it's over 30% of your score. So what is your credit usage? Credit usage is your basically how are you using your credit? It's based off revolving credit, okay? So basically what revolving credit is like your credit cards, department store cards, which is also a credit card. So that's what it is. It's based off credit cards. Here's the catch with this though. For example, you have $1,000 a month revolving credit card, right? That's what your credit card limit is. Just because you have $1,000 does not mean you should use that every month. The trick is you don't want to use over a third of your limit. So if you have $1,000, you don't want to go over $300, okay? Once you go over a third, you start losing points on your credit score, all right? It's a trick. A lot of people don't know that. But you do not want to go over a third of your limit. It's okay if you do. Sometimes, things happen. Like you might have a flat tire or anything. Some things, accidents do happen. But if you can avoid it, do not go over a third of your credit score. Not your credit score, but your credit limit, all right? So that is what a credit usage is, and it's based off revolving credit, such as credit cards. And just because your limit is $1,000 does not mean you should max it out every month. You should stay around a third of that, all right? All right, guys, so that's a wrap for today's video. Today we learned how to find our credit score. We learned that we are entitled to one free credit score from each of these major 3 bureaus here in the United States, which are Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion. And after that, we can use Credit Karma to be able to monitor our credit throughout the year. Also, we learned what makes up our credit score. We learned that payment history is 35% of our credit score, and credit usage is 30%. Well, that's only 65%, Tim. You're absolutely right. So make sure you tune in to next week's video, and we'll talk about the other 35%. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next week.
Cash money, believe that.